Pavel here, but only one of you. First one to talk gets to stay on my aircraft. Who paid you to grab Dr. Pavel? He didn't fly so good. Who wants to try next? Tell me about Bane. Why does he wear the mask? A lot of loyalty for a hired gun!
Or perhaps he's wondering why someone would shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane.
At least you can talk! Who are you?
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan. No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
Was getting caught part of your plan?
Of course. Dr. Pavel refused our offer in favor of yours. We had to find out what he told you.
Nothing. I said nothing. Congratulations! You got yourself caught! Sir? Now what's the next step of your master plan?
Crashing this plane. With no survivors!
I'm gonna be honest, I never thought that I would have to upload to this channel again, but you kind of forced my hand on this one, Dippy. Anyways, I'm pretty sure most of you already know what this is about, and if you don't, I'll just briefly recap. I don't need, 40 minutes to make a point. Basically, Hisoka got caught faking his content and disappeared for about a year, but now he's back, and it sounds like his balls have finally dropped, so I guess he's back for blood.
What else could we play? I'm not playing 2K. Nah, not Fall Guys.
Anyways, throughout this 40-minute abomination of his, he makes some pretty outrageous claims that mostly have to do with me. Yay. So what I've done is divided this video into 3 parts where I'll be addressing these allegations and for the most part disproving them. But yeah, let's do this stupid thing.
What are you gonna do?
Told you. We're gonna hang out, watch a movie, take some pictures, and I'll pay you.
So he starts his video off with a cute little animation, and glad to see that over a year later, Hisoka finally realized that his audience consists mostly of fetuses. Good on him for that, I guess. He then goes on to make fun of my crappy YouTube channel for the next little bit, which made me cry a lot. He also calls me Trevor for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay, you're kind of making it difficult here, Trevor.
You say, dumb bitch.
Anyways, after him being a big mean bully to me, he finally starts to talk about something that's somewhat relevant to the situation. The infamous fake tournament. Basically what he does is show a bunch of clips of him beating me from like a year ago, and says that I lied in my video because I said he only beat me once, when that's literally not what I said. In my original video, I showed a clip of him beating me, and then in text said, "This is one of the only wins he got on me." Now I don't know about you guys, but last time I checked, one of the only does not mean one, it means few. So this entire segment is dependent on him just straight up misreading what I said. So Hisoka, either you're retarded at English, or you just straight up lied again. I think I know what one it is though. Anyways, the next thing he talks about is my comments that he deleted, so let's see what he has to say about that.
You deleted the comment.
Oh wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
If you guys look at the screenshot that he showed in his video, this comment was already on my video for 2 months before it magically disappeared. Why would I randomly, 2 months later, just delete this random comment that has 1 like out of 1,300 other comments on this video? Just randomly 2 months later,
Now you think someone like Ahsoka would at least know how YouTube comments work? I guess not. But basically, when you hide someone's comments from your channel, it hides them from everyone except the person whose comment it is. So for example, if I go to that video right now, I can literally still see my own comment that you hid. The reason my comment said it was 2 months ago in my video is just because that's when I screenshotted it. Now there's a small possibility YouTube themselves could have removed the comment, but I find it highly unlikely that they just randomly removed the comment that was calling you out. But yeah, the last thing he brings up that I'm going to talk about is some message I had with our random. Apparently I told him the score was like 210. That's my bad. Sorry, I don't remember the exact score of random duels I had from more than a year ago. At the end of the day, the score of an imaginary tournament doesn't even matter anyways. Like, the only reason I originally mentioned it in my video is because I thought it was funny how Ahsoka was easily the worst player in the group that day, and here he was fabricating stories trying to make himself look better. Anyways, we're now more than 13 minutes into the piece of crap that is his video, and all he's done is lie about my original video in a desperate attempt to discredit it. In case you're wondering, he doesn't even bring up the 9-year-old video, which is what 90% of my video was about. He just straight up deleted it. Now that we've got this stuff he made up about my video out of the way, let's get into the fun part of his video, where he goes on about me being some raving racist lunatic. And I'll let you guys know right now, you're probably going to want your big boy panties on for this one, because in order to understand the situation, we're going to have to go down the rabbit hole that is gamble scamming fiction.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Now before we go nuts deep into this mess, let's see what this clown has to say about things.
Celeste and Mr. Trevor, aka Ham Solo, they had a falling out a few months ago due to Ham Solo being blatantly racist to him. You remember your friend Gamble Fiction? You know, the one you were also being racist to? Oh, you don't remember him?
So according to this Muppet here, I was racist to 1, his butt buddy that's been riding off his coattail ever since he made a video sucking him off, and 2, the degenerate scammer. But I mean, I'm sure it's just a coincidence that the only 2 people I've been supposedly racist to seem like the type that are low enough to lie for you. Not to mention that they both sent the most obviously scripted messages. Anyways, let's see what evidence this genius has to prove his claims.
I guess Trevor let all the attention that he gained off of me get to his head, and eventually it led to Celeste and Trevor having a falling out, and of course, Trevor is just sprouting out racial slurs to him the whole time they're arguing. But unfortunately, a lot of the shit that was being said in these messages will not be able to be shown on YouTube.
Okay, so we've got a low quality screenshot with the sender cropped out, and then he can't show the rest on YouTube. Anyways, he goes on to show a bunch more of these cropped pixelated screenshots. However, I do want to take a second to look at 2 of them. Coincidentally, they're the only 2 that show the sender, and that's because they really are from me. Now in Ahsoka's video, he's taking them out of context in order to fit his BS narrative, where apparently I'm just some evil monster who's been harassing poor innocent Gamble, because apparently he beat me in a 1v1 once. So I'm just going to show you guys what they look like in context, and no, I'm not trying to justify myself for saying these things. I take full accountability and realize that it was pretty immature of me to respond this way. The first one was in response to Gamble going on one of his rants again, and the second one was a joke in response to Gamble saying something about a zoo. It had nothing to do with race, and it definitely didn't have anything to do with me losing to Gamble in a casual duel, which is the narrative Ahsoka's fabricated for his video.
And this is all because he beat you in a 1v1.
Gamble's video was posted all the way back in May, and this message was from July. Like, I wouldn't just randomly decide to be racist because there was a video posted about me 2 months earlier with 500 views and a pinned comment from Apprentice Kate. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is that they have no credible evidence of me being racist, and the stuff that I did actually say wasn't necessarily unwarranted. But yeah, let's go back to his video.
You also went out of your way to make a fake Discord of Gamble, pretending to be him, and then on this fake Discord account that you made of Gamble Fiction, You went in these group chats, these Battlefront group chats with a bunch of other Battlefront players in them. And in this group chat, on this fake Gamble Fiction account that you made, you were saying the hard R. You were literally saying weird things like, why don't you show my son's n-? I mean, his son's what, like 2 years old or like a year old? And you're saying these weird things about his son. Like, guys, this account is not Gamble saying this stuff, right? I mean, this is Gamble Fiction's real account, his real Discord account. And this is the fake account that Ham Solo made of Gamble. These are not the same accounts, clearly.
You know, part of me wishes he was right. It's pretty sick to think that any dad would say this about his own kid. But here's video evidence from Midrad of Gamble literally admitting that this account was his.
It's funny what you say. Like when you said that you want to record a video of your dog your son, bro. That shit was pretty funny, and that shit was pretty up as well. It was funny and up.
Yeah, it was a joke, bro.
A joke taken way too far.
Listen.
Let me find out my own father is saying that he wants to record a video of me getting by a dog. Let me find out, bro.
Look, if you look at the hashtag, it's different from my actual hashtag now. See the Smurf.
So you didn't say that shit?
2-0.
So you didn't say that shit?
No.
But you just said it was a
I
joke.
didn't say that. Why would I say that,
But
bro?
you just said it was a joke.
Having a good growler, are we?
How did you...
I stuck a little bug on you back at that shithole of yours. 'Cause you know, fuck you.
On top of that, there's also Sandblazter's video, which I'll link in the description, and I'm just going to summarize what it's about real quick. Basically, Gamble originally tried to hide that this account was his by changing his Discord number, and lucky for us, he was dumb enough to make a community post about it. So what Sand did is he went back to all of Gamble's old messages to show that they now had been changed to his new Discord ID. And if you thought the stuff Gamble was saying on Discord is bad, he also runs a scam business on Snapchat. Now I could spend the next 5 minutes talking about all the screenshots people have sent of this guy's pyramid scheme or whatever you want to call it, but Azriel aka AngryBot already has like 2 videos where he goes over all this, which I'll link in the description as well. There's also several screenshots of what appear to be him trying to fleece money from someone, which, you know, if you're not doing the best financially or in need of money, there's obviously nothing wrong with that. But here Gamble is begging people for cash when all he does is play a Star Wars game all day.
If we don't deal with this now, soon little Gamble here won't be able to get a nickel for his grandma.
Enough from the clown!
Anyways, the next thing Ahsoka does is he attempts to discredit Azriel's video on Gamble, so let's look at what he says.
Your friend Ham Solo, the person that you helped make this video with, has literally been caught on camera saying the hard R.
So if you didn't know, Azriel is literally black, and that's all I really have to say about that. Anyways, back to his vid.
You guys were trying to say that he was scamming his viewers for money. And in the video, the way you guys tried to prove that he was scamming his viewers for money, which is completely BS, you guys were showing Snapchat screenshots of some completely random guy that isn't even Gamble Fiction. The guy's name in the video that they're showing is Malachi Scott. Gamble Fiction's real name is Malachi Benedict. So I don't know why you guys are showing a completely different person trying to say it's Gamble.
So this is some great logic from Ahsoka here. I hate to break it to you, but just because someone's account isn't their real name, that doesn't mean it's not them. I mean, going off this monkey's logic, I could literally just say, guys, Ham Solo isn't my real name, so I didn't say any of this. Anyways, part of me almost wants to be proud of Gamble for not being stupid enough to use his real name on one of his scam accounts. I say one of because he still used his real name on most of his other accounts, which are conveniently not shown in Ahsoka's video. Anyways, I've spent long enough talking about this scumbag, so let's move on to the last part of the video.
Oh, look at this. Thank you. Do you know, I can't remember the last time I had a good cup of cha. You're a doll.
So the last thing Ahsoka brings up that has to do with me is the Billy the Kid video, which he has this to say about it.
There is one more thing I want to talk about. Like that time you made an entire video making fun of an autistic kid just because he beat you in a 1v1.
First off, I've never 1v1'd him. Not that that even matters. Secondly, he's not autistic or a little kid. Like the last time I talked to this dude, he told me he was 27. But yeah, autistic little kid and 27-year-old legally responsible adult. It's all the same to you, right, Ahsoka? Anyways, in case you're unfamiliar with this situation, basically, I made a video about a toxic encounter I had with Billy and his friends. And about a week after my video was posted, he came into the comments threatening his own life if I didn't delete the video. I then had about a 2-hour conversation with him at 2 a.m. in the morning on Discord in an attempt to come to terms with him. He later explained that he was drunk when he made these comments, and while I was skeptical that he just wanted me to remove the video because it made him look bad, I eventually did what I thought was the right thing and put this online stranger's mental health before the video I had spent hours working on. And now at first, I wasn't sure how I was going to address this situation for this video. I thought it would be very sensitive to Billy and attempted to reach out to him multiple times to see if I could get a statement from him about what really happened. And then I saw this.
Yay, it was just goes to show you if you are a piece of shit person you leave a trail of proof and hurt you have caused others. That's why whenever people try to claim I am a boss or something I say send the receipts or proof and they can't because there isn't any. People just like to throw that out as an accusation to people with no proof or evidence because they are upset or something. But shitty people leave a shitty trail ham as the proof.
I offered you friendship and you spat in my face.
So yeah, at this point, I really don't care anymore. Like, I give people the benefit of the doubt and they just backstab you as soon as they get the chance. So I guess what I'll do is just link the original video in the description along with my conversation with him and let you guys decide for yourselves if you think the point of the video was for me to bully him to the point of suicide. But yeah, I really don't know what else to say. Ahsoka, faking your videos is one thing, but now you're just straight up lying about racist messages and trying to twist a situation where someone threatened their own life over a video game. Not to mention, you've associated yourself with a severely mentally ill scammer in the process. If you want my advice, I'd recommend uploading an apology, at least about the fake racist messages. You can continue to lie about everything else, I really don't care, but we both know your fans are idiots for the most part, meaning one of them could end up doing something really stupid over all this, which, you know, could lead to a potential defamation trial. And by admitting to your fans that you lied about that, you would probably save us both a lot of time and a lot of money if something were to happen. Anyways, this drama's all really cringe and I don't really play this game anymore. The community is just complete AIDS at this point. This is probably my last video, so bye and stuff.